Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be taking you through my July monthly reset. I'm going to be sharing my budget, real numbers, also my goals and intentions for the month. I hope you enjoy coming along with me. If you're new to my channel, I'm Liz, a married mom to 3, almost 40. Here on my channel, I love to share my journey and learning to live with more intention, save with purpose, and spend with joy. I love sharing vlogs, personal finance videos, real life, real numbers. If that's content you're interested in, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Introduce yourself in the comments. I really do love getting to know you. I thought I would film this video outside since we are doing a July monthly reset and summer is very short-lived here in Canada. I have my laptop here with me. I love to start these monthly resets off with a reflection on the previous month. And June, it was a great month. I feel like I accomplished a lot of things that I set out to do. I have 11 key categories that I like to set monthly goals for, and I set monthly measurable goals. So really being as realistic and practical as I can in my goal setting. And I set those monthly goals by breaking down my yearly goals and intentions. How can I break those down every single month in bite-sized pieces to be able to reach those larger goals at the end of the year? I always use this example, but my yearly home goal is to have a simple, clutter-free home that is easy to manage. Then what are those things that I need to do every single month to reach that larger goal? So for the month of June, my monthly measurable goals for my home category was to have the ceiling fixed. It is currently being fixed, so very happy that I get to check that off. We had a leak quite a while ago, so I'm very happy that it's finally getting fixed. And also just to continue with my weekly cleaning schedule, I have found a groove. Every Friday evening, I love to do my deeper cleaning so that I have the weekend free to be able to enjoy time with my family. I've been sticking to that. My career category, film 3 videos a week, 2 for this channel and 1 for my other channel, which I did and stuck to, and just continue to be myself, which I feel like I am. I'm finding my groove more and more on this channel. It's different when you vlog versus a sit down video. Every time I turn on the camera, remind myself that I need to be me. I'm not going to be for everybody, and that's okay. As a natural people pleaser, I have really had to work through that, but having my other channel for so long has helped me develop a thicker skin and just be more open to people coming and going and all of that. My income category, my measurable goals for June were to track my finances daily with joy and ease, reset our sinking funds. I did that. I filmed an entire video on resetting our sinking funds, explaining what they are and everything. I will link some videos in my description box. Health category, working out twice a week. I was sick for a few days this month, so I didn't make it to the gym last weekend, but other than that, I was pretty consistent, so I'm happy with that. Second measurable goal for the health category was to meal prep healthy snacks and lunches. I started the month off good with that, and then I kind of fell off the wagon, so that is definitely something that I want to bring with me into July. Personal category, no Instagram before noon. I was actually really good at that. I haven't been scrolling a ton on Instagram. I've talked about it before, but it's just not my favorite platform. I try and stay off of it as much as I can, and no phone while on walks. I wasn't perfect at that. It's just something that I need to really work on. I do have this sense of I need to have my phone with me while the kids are at school, because what if they need me, or what if someone needs to get in touch with me? During the summer, I think it will be easier for me because I can just leave my phone at home because I know they're safe. I'm hoping that that will help me. For the family category, have a fun family outing and have family time outside. We spent lots of family time this month with friends, on our own, so that has been great. Adventure category, my goal was to have our anniversary trip and plan our summer trip and try a new coffee shop weekly. Our anniversary trip has actually morphed into a family getaway. Our kids don't know it. By the time this video goes up, they will know it. We scored a great deal on going to Florida for a week right when summer ends. We're taking our kids, we're surprising them tomorrow, and they have no idea we're going because we do have a trip later on in the summer. That's kind of our bigger summer trip that we've been saving for, but they don't know about this trip. The way it worked out was to go away on our anniversary for one night was going to cost us half of what this trip ended up costing us. We got this entire trip for 5 people. We're doing Disney resorts. We're going to 2 water parks. We have mini golf booked. We've got some great dining. We're going to the ocean for a day, like some really great things. And it ended up costing us under $1,500 for the 5 of us. So it was a really, really good deal. And we just made the decision. Our kids are older. Our son's almost 15, and we're going to get to that once we get to this month's goals for July because he is older. Our other two are 11 and 9. We can leave them at home with him. He's old enough to watch them. He's very responsible, and we need to start doing that more. I feel like sometimes we forget that our kids are older. All that to say, we are having an adventure this month and trying new coffee shops weekly. I think I went out for coffee twice this month. Again, I wasn't feeling well. My daughter wasn't feeling well, so I had her home from school. So outside circumstances, not on my own doing, but I'm definitely enjoying spending more time by myself and just reminding myself that adventure is not always weekends away or traveling. It can just be going to a new coffee shop and having some time by myself. For my spirit category, I set out to listen to a podcast every day while getting ready, something that encourages me, inspires me, teaches me something, and I have been doing that and I really enjoy that. I love to spend time just in gratitude and in prayer outside, especially during this time of year. So just making sure that I am doing that, which is kind of second nature to me now, but I still like to have that as a reminder. My marriage category, having a date night and daily hangouts. We have definitely been doing that. I feel like creating this space for us out here has been great because it's a little escape. The kids are kind of in there settling in or in bed, and we're able to come out here and feel like we're somewhere else, but really we're in our own home and in our backyard. And then friendship category, my goals for June were to have friends over at least twice, which we did, and have coffee with someone new. That didn't happen. I feel like that was a big goal for me to set. I did actually. Oh my goodness, I did. It was a group setting, but I did go out with a new group of moms and we didn't have coffee, we had ice cream. So I feel like that counts. I love that. I reached a goal without even realizing I did. All in all, June was a great month. It has felt long. It is the last month of school here in Canada. I'm ready to have a little bit of more of a freedom when it comes to our schedule. All in all, it's been really great. So now for July. For the home category, my intention for the year is to feel calm and peaceful. My July monthly goals that are measurable. Now this is a big one, but I'm gonna do it. Deep clean the entire home after our contractor is finished fixing our ceiling. The drywall dust goes everywhere. So this is a great opportunity for me to take time to really deep clean. So once I sit down on Sunday and do my weekly plan, I will actually go in and say, okay, my monthly goal is to deep clean our entire home. I'm going to start with the master bedroom and my oldest son's room. And then the following week, I'll break it down even more and so on. I have just found that I have been the person to set these big pie in the sky goals. And if I am not intentional in breaking them down into bite-sized pieces, they don't get done. My second measurable goal for the month of July is to take the time to clean out the kids' closets, and I have in brackets with them. So I want them to take the initiative to go through their clothes. What are they not enjoying anymore? What have they outgrown? And create a donation pile. For my career category, my intention for the year is to feel successful, ahead, inspiring, and productive. My measurable goals for July are to have fun with content. I feel like, especially on this channel, I have been posting now for a couple of months. I've tried out some different videos, see what you guys like. I just want to continue to have fun with my content. I also have in brackets create a series. I would love to have like a regular content day. Maybe every Sunday is like a weekly vlog, and then every Wednesday is a different type of video, just to have some consistency on my channel and also for me in my filmings. If you have any thoughts on that, let me know down below. And my second measurable goal is to create a summer schedule for my filming. My kids are home all summer. I want to create a schedule where everybody knows, and then the rest of the time I'm enjoying that time with them. So I just want to make sure that I keep that boundary, because I am so creative and I enjoy this so much that I sometimes can get lost in it. So I want to make sure that I am sticking to those boundaries and reminding myself just how grateful I am to be in this point of time with my kids at their ages, and I want to remember to enjoy that. So I want to create a schedule. My income category, my yearly intention is to feel freedom and a constant flow of money. My measurable goals for July are to track our finances daily with joy and ease. Every single month, that is my goal. And The second one is to remind myself that it's okay to spend with joy. July is going to be a little bit more spendy because we are in Florida and obviously the kids are home, but that is why I have sinking funds set up. I have a summer sinking fund where we're able to take some money and go and get slushies and go to our amusement park. That's why I save for these things. Obviously too, our traveling in Florida, I want to enjoy that time and really spend without guilt. I've definitely worked on this over the past couple of years, but sometimes it sneaks back up, especially if we have months that are a little bit more spendy. So just a little reminder to myself to spend with joy and to make these memories. For my health category, my intention for the year is to feel grounded, healthy, vibrant, and happy. My goals for July are to work out twice a week and be active every single day with the kids. I talked about this in a recent vlog where I want to just get out with them more this summer and play with them. It's easy to sit on the porch swing and watch them play, but I want to just get out with them and be active and play. My second goal for July is to do healthy meal planning and prepping. This is a perfect time to make new recipes, experiment with different salads, and just do that prepping and make it ahead of time so that we're all making really good choices. Also get the kids involved with that too. I feel like that would be fun, especially my daughter. She loves to be in the kitchen. My personal intention for the year is to feel kind and taken care of, self-care. My monthly goals for July are to read for fun. I used to love to read, and I find that I'm often picking up like health books and finance books. I want to just pick up a book and read for fun. So I'm excited. If you have any book recommendations, leave them down below. I would love to get into reading again. And my second goal is to get a pedicure. My eyebrows need to be waxed. For the family category, my monthly goals for July is to create a summer rhythm for the kids. I want to have some sort of a loose schedule. What are their expectations? Just to create intention around time. I do love the freedom and flexibility of summer, but I also want them to just have some sort of a flow to their day. I feel like that helps us all, especially when it comes to chores. So I want to take some time and create that. And honestly, the second one is to just have fun and play together. For my adventure category, my yearly intention is to feel expansive, sunshine, fun, and carefree. Monthly goals for July, number one is Florida. So excited. And just to enjoy time in the sun. Once we get back, enjoy being out here, enjoy going to our local lakes, just being outside. Like I said earlier, summer is very short here in Canada. We don't get a ton of beautiful weather like this, so I want to enjoy it. For my spirit category, my yearly intention is to feel grounded, clarity, and gratitude. July goals, I want to get back into a verse of the day. I used to use this app on my phone and it would just send me a verse every single day, and I just love it. It was really simple and just helped me to take that intentional time. And then daily gratitude. Marriage category, my yearly intention is to feel happy, connected, and adventurous. Monthly goals for July are Friday date night, home or away. Even just coming out here, putting the kids to bed, or when they're doing their wind down time, we're going to be outside and just enjoy time together, like intentional date night time, and play a sport together. My husband is much more sporty than I am. Like, I feel like everything he does, he's good at, and I'm just not. I always tell my kids, like, I don't do sports. I want to stop saying that. And again, I feel like as I go into my 40s, I just don't want to say things like that anymore. Why? Why can't I play a sport? Like, I'm still able to do it, so why don't I try it? Even just go play tennis, like do something, because I feel like he would really enjoy that. And the last category is friendships. My yearly intention is to feel connected, loved, and loving. And my monthly goals for July are to join a book club. If you have any recommendations of great book clubs, let me know. If you want to do a book club together, I'm open. They sound so fun. And my yearly goal is to make new friends and put myself out there. And I feel like that would be a great opportunity for me to do that. And also selfishly, it would encourage me to read a book for fun. So I want to do that. And my second goal for friendship is to have coffee with a friend. I am having a girls' night middle of July, but that's already planned. So I want to encourage myself, push myself to have coffee with a friend. Those are my yearly yearly intentions and my measurable goals for July. Now what I like to do is on my phone every single month when I set these monthly goals, I like to go in and create a new board for that fresh month, and then I pin images that are a reflection of what my goals are. So for example, we'll do it together. For my marriage, I have date night. So I'm gonna go ahead and just search images that represent like having a date night. Oh, this one looks fun. Just like curled up watching a movie together. I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin that to July. I just searched playing sports and I found this really good image. It looks like a woman and a man and some rackets. So I feel like that represents me trying something new with my husband. And I'll just go through all of my monthly goals and I will just pin images that reflect that. And then every single morning as part of my morning routine, I like to take time to journal and I look through my yearly vision board, just making sure that I'm checking in. Because I'm a visual person, it helps me so much just remind myself like what are the things that I want to accomplish this year and how do I want to feel. And then I go through my month and I look at what I've set out for the month, and it just helps me do like a little bit of a gut check. Where am I at? Am I doing the things that I said I wanted to do? Am I feeling the way that I set out that I want to feel? On to the budget, and reminding myself before we get into this budget, it's okay to spend with joy. And I always preface this, but I do combine income with my husband and he is more private than I am. So there's a couple things that I don't share just to respect him, and that is our income, our investing, and our larger savings. Everything else I share, our expenses, our bills, all of that. I am an open book. Starting with bills and subscriptions, we have another 5-week month. So our mortgage for the month is $2,604.20. We pay weekly accelerated payments, so we always have an extra mortgage payment on these 5-week months. Our hydro, I have it budgeted at $350. I am hopeful that we stay around that mark. We did have our air conditioning blasting a ton, so we shall see. Our gas bill, I have it for $150. Property tax, $431. Gym membership is $57 for both of us, which is, I feel like, a really good deal. Even my son can go with my husband. He can bring a guest. Netflix is $27. Reliance is $120. Amazon Prime, $24.99. Car and home insurance, $391. Braces for my son, $124.41. We pay half and our insurance company pays the other half. Back on sports, cheer payment, $314.14. Gotta love travel sports, but it really is in alignment with our spending values. And I would say that once we sat down and decided what our values are and where we want to spend our money, giving them the opportunity to play sports and do the things that they love within reason is important to us. So we're willing to drive older cars, not upgrade our home, do things like that to just create room in our budget to be able to have those experiences. For our expenses, groceries, I've budgeted $1,500. So I budget $300 a week for grocery shopping. Eating out, I have $100. Van gas, I've budgeted $200 for our gas. Miscellaneous, I have $50. Because we budget zero-based, I like to have a $50 kind of oops fund just in case we overspend or something is higher than I expected, or we have an expense that I haven't budgeted for. I like to have $50. Our dog's food, I have budgeted $60. Pathfinder gas, which is our second car, I budget $50 a month. We don't use that car a ton. Haircuts, I've budgeted $125. Pedicure, that's $75. Skincare, I do need to replace my moisturizer, so I did budget $100 for that. Entertaining, I've budgeted $100. Wellness, $50. Over in our sinking funds, so sinking funds, I do have a full video on that. Like I said earlier, I will link it, but really quickly, I like to save pockets of money every single month to go towards purchases or spending that I know will happen. It comes back to spending with joy, really just being intentional and making sure that I'm getting ahead of things and just creating a little bit of wiggle room and freedom in our budget to be able to spend later on. Categories, I budgeted $1,000 towards our travel fund. $300 of that is from our grocery budget. $50 of that is from our gas budget. And then the rest is what I typically will put in this account. account every single month. Car maintenance, $50. Not putting anything towards cheer because I didn't have any payments, but now my monthly payments have started up. Hockey, we're putting $1,000 towards hockey. First round of fees is due, so I have that. We're not putting anything towards our Florida house down payment. I've talked about this before, but one of our big goals is to purchase an Airbnb. It is a pie in the sky dream, but it's something that we chip away at when we can and just save with intention towards that. Our dog Piper gets $50 a month. Christmas also $50. Back to school is getting $50. Summer, so this is things like I was talking about earlier, going for slushies, having fun in the sun. Celebrations gets $50, so that's any gifts I need to buy. Kids stuff, so anything that they might need, like someone actually needs a new helmet, so that will come out of our kids stuff fund. Home projects, we need to pay the contractor to fix our ceiling, so I am putting $500 towards that this month just to beef up that account and pay the contractor. And then clothing is getting $200 for this month. I'm hoping to get over to Target while we're in Florida. We'll see. If I can find any good deals, I will purchase some clothes there. We do also pay our future selves, so investing in a TFSA, which is a Roth IRA in the US, and also our RRSPs, which are 401k for you guys, making sure that we invest in those every single month, not letting lifestyle creep in, making sure that we are staying the course on our bigger goals as well. That is our monthly budget. I'm looking forward to a fresh month. There's nothing like the hope and the joy and the excitement of a fresh month. And that is my monthly reset for July. I hope that this was encouraging to you. Haven't taken the time to set some goals for yourself. Hopefully this gave you a little bit of inspiration to do that. If anything, even just create a little vision board for yourself. Take some time, go on Pinterest and just dream a little bit. What do you want July to look like for yourself? What are you doing? Who are you spending time with? But just taking the time to just do that for yourself and create a little vision board. It really is inspiring and it's so nice to dream, especially at this stage in life. Thank you for spending this time with me. I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.